Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, Summer Wrap-Up. We'll give you everything that you missed over the past few weeks.
And later, Freshmen on Campus, how the University of Iowa welcomed the incoming class this past weekend.
We have your updates on the Iowa baseball team's first game representing the USA in the World University Games in Taiwan.
And we take a look at how Iowa volleyball has been preparing for their upcoming season.
More clouds and sunshine expected for this first week back for our Hawkeyes. I'll tell you more in weather.
All that and more coming up.
Daily Iowan TV starts now.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to Daily Iowan TV this morning. I'm Ethan Gutstein.
And I'm Alexis Tansey. While many were away from the Iowa City area over the summer, Iowa City had some big events. Here's a recap of a few events that happened in the past few weeks.
The University of Iowa issued a hawk alert, warning the public of a robbery in the Capitol Street parking ramp. The alert was sent out to the community just shortly before 8 p.m. A phone was said to be forcibly taken from the victim from a strong-armed robber. The two suspects are said to be 16 or 17 years of age and were last seen running into a parking garage on Burlington Street. No weapons were believed to have been used in the robbery. On Saturday morning, nearly 10 protesters took to the Iowa City Farmers Market. The protesters took their stance in front of Jeff Pierce's renovation carpentry stand. This comes after news that Pierce's stand would not be removed from the market. Protesters asked for his removal after he posted pro-white nationalism posts to Facebook. Certain posts relating to the incidents have since been deleted, but KCRG was able to capture some of the posts before they were removed. Pierce claimed that he was not advocating white supremacy or violence, but simply stating his views. No incidents regarding a connection to the protest have been reported.
This weekend, the traditional On Iowa Welcome Weekend for incoming first-year students. The events range from a class picture on the field at Kinnick to an On Iowa After Dark, an event that informed incoming students about the University of Iowa's Dance Marathon. Daily Iowan TV's Rachel Valentine has more.
The start of school is in full swing, and new students are flooding in, welcomed by On Iowa events and friendly faces. The transition into college can be challenging, but Iowa students and staff are here to make the transition easier through events such as On Iowa After Dark.
I'm nervous for how the classes are going to be, but I feel like this campus has a lot of resources that will allow me to thrive in my classes and just hopefully be a successful student and meet new friends and have a good time.
DM After Dark is a partnership with On Iowa in order to introduce incoming freshmen to Dance Marathon.
So we want to make sure that we are introducing them to Dance Marathon early and giving them kind of the tools to start fundraising, start attending events, and we also kind of want to show them what we're all about. So having the kind of big dance party going on, that's reflective of our big event that'll be in February. And then additionally, we have tie blankets being made that will be given to the kiddos in the hospital. That's a way to begin connecting them to the cause, and that is helping pediatric cancer and bone marrow transplant patients being treated at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital.
Creating tomorrow, advancing today,
Reporting from the Iowa Memorial Union, I'm Rachel Valentine with Daily Iowan TV.
Well, today is a day we've all been waiting for, Solar Eclipse Day. A solar eclipse is when the moon passes between the sun and earth and blocks the sun from view. At approximately 11:46 this morning, the partial eclipse will begin in Iowa City. It will last about 2 hours and 51 minutes, ending around 2:37 p.m. The UI is offering viewing stations from 11:30 a.m. until 3 p.m. at the Pentacrest and the courtyard in front of the Science Library. Staring directly at the sun can do permanent damage to the retina, so it is unsafe to watch the eclipse without proper eyewear or viewing devices. The UI viewing stations will provide eye protection while supplies will last. Regular sunglasses are not the same as special viewing glasses and should not be worn to view the eclipse. We're going to toss it over to Susanna in the weather studio to see what the weather will be like today while viewing the eclipse. Susanna?
That's right, Alexis. There's going to be more clouds in the sky, so the eclipse might not be able to be seen today. This week we are expecting less sunshine and more clouds for our forecast as we begin our first week back for the fall semester. On Tuesday we'll see less rain, but those clouds will stick around for partially cloudy skies in the morning and clear later on in the evening. The high for the day will be 78 degrees and the low dropping to 55 degrees. Now let's take a look at our 5-day extended forecast. On Wednesday, the high will reach 77 degrees with mostly sunny skies, with occasional clouds. The low will reach 55 degrees Wednesday night and we'll see mostly clear skies. Looking into the rest of the week, Thursday we will see a high of 76 degrees. Throughout the weekend, temps will continue to rise on average of high of 81 degrees. As we go on into Sunday evening, we will see showers later at night as the low dips to 60 degrees to end your weekend. That's all for weather. Back to you.
The President's Block Party was the final event of the On Iowa Welcome Week. It not only was the end of the On Iowa program, but also a great way to end the summer. Daily Iowan's Mackenzie Cooper reports.
Today may be the first day of classes for the class of 2021 as a Hawkeye, but events have been taking place this past week to help them settle into their new home. To finish off the On Iowa weekend, the annual President's Block Party took place. This event gives students the opportunity to talk to faculty, staff, students, and organizations, all while enjoying free food, music, and entertainment.
They come down the street from convocation. We've got some fun games here. We've got great food. It's just a really nice setting for them to get to know each other.
President Bruce Harold and his wife Mary welcomed the crowd. Members of Dance Marathon, the Iowa Pep Band, the Spirit Squad, and Herky also made an appearance. While there are many events that take place during On Iowa, including kickoff at Kinnick, the President's Block Party gives the freshman class the opportunity to mingle with their fellow classmates in a fun setting.
I'm pretty excited to get started here, and I think the last few days have really helped me with that.
Not only is this a great way to end the On Iowa week, but it's also a great way to end the summer. Reporting from the President's Block Party, this is Mackenzie Cooper, Daily Iowan TV.
In a special address tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, President Donald Trump will outline his plans for the United States in Afghanistan. This comes after Secretary of Defense James Mattis confirmed a decision has been made on U.S. strategy. The strategy has been worked on continuously, but was completed this past weekend at a meeting with top administration officials at Camp David in Maryland. The war in Afghanistan has been going on since 2001, making it the longest war in United States history.
Iowa City is hosting the Telenet UCI Cyclocross World Cup for the second year in a row. The races are scheduled as part of a 3-day event from September 15th to September 17th on the Johnson County Fairgrounds. Organizers are currently seeking over 500 volunteers for numerous duties during the event. Information about volunteering can be found at unitedwayjwc.org. All right, well, today is the first day of school for Iowa students, but Iowa volleyball is already underway. Let's toss it to Mary Kate and Alec in the sports studio.
Thanks, guys. And well, for a long summer, we are all so happy at the Daily Iowan TV to be back in the sports studio and get ready to get you all of your Hawkeye sports updates.
You know what else I'm excited for? Iowa volleyball.
Of course, as not only are the fans and of course Mary Kate excited about Iowa volleyball, but we are all ready to watch the Lady Hawks and begin their season. But the team has been preparing all summer and are now only 4 days away from their season opener.
Hawkeye volleyball season is already underway as Coach Bon Szymanski and his team prepare to take on the second most challenging schedule in the country. But the team is coming off a season in which they tallied 19 wins, the most by the program since 1994. So they're looking to build off that season and make an NCAA tournament run.
Our group's going to be ready. I thought we competed really hard last year, came up with a lot of big wins. We're ready to take that next step forward.
We're actually really excited about our schedule. Our preseason schedule is awesome because we do play a lot of good teams, so that's really helpful. Prepares us for the Big Ten and also helps our RPI, which will help us get into the tournament.
We've been in the gym every day working our butts off, and it's been a really good experience because all we want to do is get better. You know, last season was one of the best seasons that they've had this whole year, this whole program, and so we really want to work off that and get even better. You know, last season the team was great, but this season it's going to be even better.
There will be no easy nights. There's going to be no off weeks. We're going to have to grind all the way through the season, and that's why we continue to talk about and work on our true mental toughness as a group.
The Hawks will kick off their season at the LBSU Invitational in Long Beach, California on August 25th. Reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, this has been Taylor Van Fleet with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Now, Taylor was right. They do open their season this weekend, but they already got to kind of show some Hawkeye fans what they've been working on all summer.
Now, another favorite Hawkeye team is trying to prove themselves, but this time in some different jerseys. The Iowa baseball team is over in Taiwan, representing the USA in the World University Games. The Hawkeyes opened the games against Mexico on Sunday. Transfer pitcher Brady Shawno was able to have a great debut for the Hawks in having 8 strikeouts over 5 innings, and he did not surrender a hit in his run against Mexico. The bottom of the 4th here, still no score. Mitchell Bowe draws a bases-loaded walk, and here comes Grant Judkins giving the USA the 1-0 lead.
Now, top of the 6th, and in comes pitcher Nick Algier, who was able to help contribute to the USA's 13 strikeouts in Game 1. Now, bottom of the 8th, catcher Tyler Cropley comes to the plate and has a sac fly and scores Ben Norman, making it 2-1 USA. Now, still bottom of the 8th, incoming true freshman Brett McCleary has an RBI single to score Robert Newstrom. USA takes down Mexico with a 3-2 victory.
And the Hawks return to action on Tuesday.
Felt good. I was a little nervous, obviously, in the beginning, but I tried to settle in and just throw strikes and try to beat him with my stuff.
It seems like the 8th inning is always our inning. Last year, and we're carrying it into this year already. It's just the 8th inning, something happens.
It was a game where we obviously needed to win to hopefully get to the medal round, and then our hitters found a way to get it done. Robert Newstrom had a big hit with the runner moving in the 8th, and then Brett McCleary, the drawn-in infield, gets a base hit. And it was a great win. A pretty sloppy game for us, unfortunately. 3 pitcher errors tonight, and that can't happen. And drop fly ball and. Stuff that you don't see from our team very often. Hopefully we got all that out of our system, and we have a day now to recover and get ready to play on Tuesday night.
Got a little excited there. The Hawks return to action on Tuesday when they will take on Russia.
Now, some former Hawkeyes have been making some noise in the NFL during preseason the last 2 weeks.
Kicking off the preseason in Kansas City, the Chiefs were hosting the San Francisco 49ers, and former Hawkeye C.J. Beathard in at quarterback. Under pressure, he rolls right, fires a dart to wide-open Kendrick Bourne, who dances around a defender for the open touchdown. 1 play later, 2-point conversion, Beathard lofts one up for Bourne, who brings it in to tie it up. Next, Beathard from the 2.5-yard line rolls right, touch pass to Tyler McCloskey for the game-winning touchdown. 49ers win 27-17. Now to Los Angeles. Chargers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. Trayvon Boykin, play-action pass under pressure, sends one deep and received and picked off by the former Hawkeye Desmond King. Chargers go on to lose that game 48-17.
Fast forward to week 2, New Orleans in L.A. King showing blitz, goes hard, beats Saints running back Daniel Lasco off the edge and wraps up Chase Daniel for the sack. Now back to the Niners. Beathard at quarterback rolls right, and the former Hawkeye tight end George Kittle catches Beathard's touchdown, and there he comes in for the celebration. Big Hawkeye celebration right there. It's pretty exciting for us.
I've also been hearing that Ryan McCarron has been doing some big things as well with the Texans.
Yeah, his coach praised him on his speed and his work ethic. So hopefully the Hawkeyes will continue the success they're having and make that final roster coming up.
Well, tune in tomorrow as we have more updates from the Iowa baseball teams in Taiwan.
Yeah, they actually play at 5:30, so hopefully we'll have the score by the time we get on. But also tune in as we look at a transfer who's expected to make some noise for the Iowa volleyball team this season. Guys, back to you.
That's it for this edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to check out our live shows every morning at 8:30 a.m. on dailyiowan.com. Also, be sure to pick up today's copy of the Daily Iowan newspaper.
We'll see you right back here tomorrow, Iowa City. Thanks for watching. I'm Alexis Tansey.
And I'm Ethan Gutstein. Have a great day, Iowa City.